Hi friends, welcome to the second video on technical analysis. In previous video, I explained about the use of technical analysis, OHLC prices, bars and candles, making of the chart with closing and OHLC prices, and about support and resistance. Friends, now we have adequate information to go ahead and learn different techniques used for stock analysis. In this video, we will understand about trends, trend lines and their uses and trend reversals. You know that stock prices tend to follow some trend. Trend is the direction of price movement. The price movement may be in upward or downward or sideways direction. You can see these movements in three sketches on this slide. In the upward movement, the stock price goes on increasing. In the downward movement, the stock price goes on decreasing. And in sideways movement, the stock price oscillates in a small range. In all these trends, the prices do not rise or fall in straight line. Occasionally, the price moves in the opposite direction for a while and again it starts moving in its original direction. This opposite move is called as counter move or retracement. The terms correction and reaction are also used for these counter moves. This results in formation of tops and bottoms in the zigzag movement of stock price. To decide whether the trend is up or down, we have to check the positions of tops and bottoms in zigzag price movement. The uptrend is identified by higher tops and higher bottoms of the price movement. As in the left hand figure, T2 is more than T1 and B2 is more than B2, thus forming higher top and higher bottom. Therefore, this is an uptrend. The downtrend is identified by lower tops and lower bottoms. In center figure, T2 is lower than T1 and B2 is lower than B1. Therefore, it is downtrend. The flat trend is identified by almost equal prices of all tops and almost equal prices of all bottoms. In right hand figure, tops T1 and T2 are at same level and bottoms B2 and B1 are at same level. Therefore, it is a flat trend. This is also called as range bound movement of the price. The difference between top and bottom is range. It is better to draw trend lines to understand more about the trend. Trend lines are straight lines connecting tops and bottoms, or both. We can draw rising trend lines in uptrend, falling trend line in downtrend, and parallel trend lines in flat trend. The rising trend line is drawn by connecting higher tops, sorry, higher bottoms as shown in the sketch and the image. You can see almost 6 bottoms are touching the trend line. The number of bottoms or tops connecting to trend line gives an idea about the strength of the trend. More the tops or bottoms touching the trend line, stronger is that trend. This slide shows the rising trend line on candlestick chart. The falling trend line is drawn by connecting lower tops as shown in the sketch and the image. The flat trend lines are drawn by connecting tops and bottom. So there are two trend lines as shown in the sketch. You can see the trend lines for range bound area of the stock prices in this image and then the change in the upward direction. Trend lines are useful to identify the trend reversal and support and resistance levels. As shown in right hand sketch, if a strong falling trend line is broken and price starts moving in upward direction, one can decide to buy the stock because this violation of trend line by stock price indicates possible change in the previous falling trend. As shown in left sketch, if a strong trend line is broken and price starts falling in downward direction, one can decide to sell the stock because violation of trend line by stock prices indicates possible change in the prior uptrend. In the counter moves or retracements, the price tends to rise after touching the trend line. Thus, the trend line indicates supports in uptrend and similarly it indicates resistance in falling trend. In this image, you can see trend reversal from uptrend to downtrend after price falls below the trend line. And in this image, you can see the trend reversal from downtrend to uptrend after the price breaks out the trend line and starts rising upward. In the case of flat trend, the price may move upward by breaking the top trend line, or it may move downward by breaking bottom trend line, indicating opportunities for buy and sell. The same is shown in this image where the price has broken upward, continuing the prior trend. Friends, there are many websites where you can practice the drawing of trend lines. One of the site is icharts.in. You can use this site with Internet Explorer and Java installation. You require to register on this site, which is free. After logging in, you can open the interactive window of this financial charts by clicking on JCharts EOD and then expand the window and try to draw the trend lines. Here you can see the interactive window of financial charts by icharts.in. You can see a line chart of Asian Paints presently. At the top, there are buttons to change the chart from line chart to bar chart or bar chart to candlestick chart or again back to the line chart. Now I am drawing a rising trend line by joining the bottoms. So like this, you can join this bottom and draw the rising trend line. Again, you can draw a second trend line by joining these bottoms. Now this particular thing shows that the price may violate the trend line. Similarly, here I can draw a falling trend line by joining the tops. And here you can see that after violation of this trend line, the stock price has gone up. Here again I can draw a rising trend line, and this is a very strong trend line because almost 1, 2, 3 and 4 bottoms are touching the or are very near to the rising trend line, and the price violates this trend line here and price has fallen down. If you come back from this, you can draw a trend line for the flat trend, and you can see here that this top trend line has broken by the price and the price has gone in the upward direction. Friends, you can practice like this on the website www.icharts.in. I would like to conclude this video here, but before leaving, please like and share this video and subscribe to this channel to watch next videos. Thank you and have a good day.